Hello, Menagerie. I'm your host, Mazentius, and we are back again with another episode of Regrowth. And once again, I've got a few things finished from last time. And one of the main things was getting the blast furnace going. So last time, I was stuck trying to figure out how to get this low pressure boiling tank going. Apparently, the top part actually needed to have more blocks added to it, so it needed to be a 2x2 on top of a, well, it needed to be a 2x2x2 on top of a 2x2 for the lower section. So I got that going, got that filled up with steam, as you can see. Over here, got the blast furnace bricks. I've been using coal coke. I could be using charcoal, but I also went and got more of the treasure from the temples and managed to get slimy saplings, which are nice, even though I can make slimy seeds if I really needed to. But that will actually help me out with making a better bow at some point. Anyways, how I managed to make that infernal brick, it took a little bit of finagling. So one of the first things I needed was a chisel. As well as soul sand and nether brick, which made the infernal block. And then the infernal block went into the chisel so that I could turn it into infernal brick. So it's a few extra steps, but once I figured out that the chisel was the key and tracing it back, it was easy. Anyways, yeah, this is empty. I was doing some craft growing. Once I had gotten steel, steel was made from the wrought iron to the blast furnace, and then refined steel from there had to go back into the blast furnace. Anyways, today I want to get working on Witchery, as that's going to open up Thermocraft and do a lot of stuff in there. So Witchery is a mod that, as its name implies, is all about witch magic. And that is nature. So one of the first things I need is anointing paste, which is made from Mandrake, belladonna, snowbell, and water artichoke seeds. And this is used on I believe it's just used on a cauldron. Though I haven't really used it before. Don't really need armor, nothing's going to kill me, and I went and killed Gaia a few times as well, which is why my hearts are so high right now, because I got this Ring of Odin, which raises my health by 10. Let's see. I want to make my witchery area down here, though. So these slimy trees gotta go. Now, because these are slime, an axe won't help, so I may as well just punch them with the fist. So witchery is all about nature magic as well, which a lot of magic mods tend to be more on the naturey side of things. So first I need a cauldron, then I need this anointing paste, and we have a witch's cauldron. Now I need to get an infinite water source over here, and I need netherrack. So netherrack is pretty much just so that I have an infinite fire burning fun. And I need a flint and steel, which do I have one? Nope. Yeah, this is a mess of a chest. It's only going to get messier. I can never keep it organized. But that's just me. So for this I need to have a way of making fire. And just have it. So that's going to be a way of yes, this is going to be how I'm going to be making all of my potions through Witchery. I'm having it out here since I'm going to need an area that's just nothing but plants. And I figured this would be a good starting point. I might wind up moving it, I don't know. But it's going to be lively. And let's see, Rod of the Waters, Rod of Seas, so that I can get my infinite water source going. Because I don't, can't do it that way. Would have been nice. I need a bucket. I think I should carry one on me, but I never seem to. Plus I think I'm all out of buckets again. Huh? Nope. Just so that those are on my person in case I need anything. So I need a cauldron that has water in it. I also need to make an altar, which an altar is Breath of the Goddess. I need 2 of them. It's 2 Breath of the Goddesses, water, ruin. And over here, what was it? Horned one and Breath of the Goddess. I need the wood, ruin. I believe I said. Yep. Is that it? Yep. That's it. And water bottles. I can just make some. And so, I need, lastly, stone bricks. Which I need 4 of them for each. Two. So the altar is a multi-block structure, which I'm going to slap down, I want to say right around here. That it's a bit far. hopefully this is close enough. Because I'm going to need to make an Arthana. Which is gold, gold nuggets, emerald, and a stick. And this should get it placed. So what the table is, it basically is a way of letting me gain magical energy through the plants that are around. So I want to place this here. I need a wither skull. That's going to really help as well. So wither skull, I know I have some. Yep. Is so that I can actually pick up on energy. And as you can see, if I click on it now, it has a ×3, so it's going to gain a lot more energy. Witchery is not something I'm fully familiar with. Mind you, I'm not familiar with a ton of things. I need to replant the coal. It was just like it start work on getting the rutile, osmium, ardite, and cobalt all up. And I've upgraded my sword so that it is now made out of manulin. Which means it's a lot stronger. Not by too much, but I guess 3 hearts, or not 3 hearts, but 3 hit points more. Considering a heart is 2. Plants, that's what I want. I knew I saved all these trees for something. So I'm just taking a couple of each. Sycamore, spruce, ghost, and an oak. So the more things that are around it, the more magical energy will be flowing. So I'm going to go ahead and grow those up, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I've gotten this up a lot more. As you can see, my altar is now at 7,800 for its max power, whereas before it was at 600 when we first started. So that's 10 times the amount, and just by planting all these pumpkins and trees and vines and everything else that's going to spread and grow and make this place so lively, it's going to be one of the more lively places. And another, so I went and did that quest. I've made the altered power. I'm going to do the Dr. Dolittle real quick because I'd like to get my witching oven up a bit more. So the Polynesia charm is just made from nether wart with a magic, odor of purity, and a raw cod with iron. And this will let me talk to animals, as the name of the quest implies with Dr. Dolittle. Or it actually lets me trade with them. So I can trade wheat for iron? What does a cow want? Nothing. Wheat for iron. Wheat for clay. Apples for mushrooms. Potatoes for mushrooms. Saplings. So pretty much this just makes it so that they're all now villagers of a sort. The seeds for feathers, cactus. Pretty nice. So next up on the list of quests is to get this more mutation, which means Mutandis Extremis. So Mutandis Extremis is just another word with Mutandis. Make it Mutandis. I may as well show off how to do some of the witchery stuff. So Mandrake, Exhale, and an egg. We have plenty of all of those. Yes, I planted a single melon. Witchery stuff. My Mutandis. The horned one. And I need an egg. Then I need a netherwort. Means I'm going to have to actually start planting netherworts soon. I think I'm running low. Yeah. So hopefully Darathana did what I wanted it to, and it's going to reach over here. But for this, I need to have things go in the specific order it says. In other words, this will be a failed recipe. So I need the Mandrake root, the exhale of the horned one, and an egg. And with this, you can see particle effects coming up, and it should spit out a... Yep, got 6 Mutandis from there. Now the downside to this is, of course, you have to constantly refill the pot. There is a way to make it infinite or make an infinite bottle, but I'm not sure how. Need to toss in another wort. So it won't accept something if it doesn't start a recipe. And it also will not accept something if the recipe isn't going to work. It should make Mutandis Extremis, but it also gave me slowness. I don't know. Anyways, I need to make a mutating sprig, which is another wort, sprig, and Mandrake, or yeah. So the aunt twigs are up here, which, as I showed before, they were gotten by killing an aunt. And then I need another wort again. I'm actually going to try moving the cauldron closer this time, I think. If that will help. Because I really don't want to have that slowness effect on me each time. But I have to be careful. Because I also don't want to have problem where I'm setting fire to my forest. Because that would not be good. I didn't steal again? Yeah, I did. Now, and if you're wondering why my tools keep repairing themselves, it's because of the necklace that I have. It has it has restoration. That's it. I'll get to it eventually. Pretty much, it just makes it so that I have basically it just repairs all of my tools for me. So we do that again. Plus in a nether wart, twig, and then the Mutatus Extremis. And it should give me the mutating sprig. Which will let me make some other things up there. I want to upgrade this real quick. So, fume filter is just to help make fumes more common. No? If I put it in the right order, apparently it's a specific order. But you can see that that's changed its look a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to patch this up. Then over here, I want to make playing my tune, which is Dragonstone, Lava, and a Whiff of Magic. What? Elven Dragonstone? That is a bit more expensive. I only have one. I'm going to have to get more of them. Which are mana diamonds, I believe. I'll do that later. So I need lava and whiff of magic. Good thing I keep a supply of lava over here. So it's just magic. What's it called? I need an attuned stone. Those magic top of a dragon's. And there we are. One attuned stone. I want a kettle. Since that's going to help me get a few more spells going. Oh, I really need to make more of those. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Just wand. diamonds I need. And it's already starting the process of using up my coal. So there are two options to stopping a portal. One is to just cut it out, or the other is to use like a sticky piston. One is just easier to cut it out and then replace the piece of living wood. So now I have some more dragon stones. Need a little more magic, but I'm going to make a few of these just in case. Having a few does not hurt. So I'm also going to need to figure out how to charge them. That's going to be with a Witchery spell. But I'm... yeah. So... what do I need for that fume filter? Oh, it needs to be charged. So next up, I need kettle, which is 6 string, and just a which is string. Oh, it needs a cauldron, not a... I only have one stick. Now we have a cauldron and a kettle. Looks like I could use something. I can hang it up later. Right now I can just float freely in air. So this also takes water. And I need... also need to make a spinning wheel. Dream a little dream. Me. The Brew of Sleeping. Something. Start with the spinning wheel. Item frame. Leather. Sticks and leather. Alright. So, leather. Right. Iron leather. There we are, leather. I can't wait till I get an AE system. I know I'm actually quite close to it, but at the same time I'm not wanting to get into the heavy technological stuff because I'm still really enjoying the magic side. And so far, this is pretty much the most technological I've gotten. I know I'm getting close. I will work towards the AE system in the next few episodes. So I need wool, stick, and wood. Wool, stick, wood. Should have all now. A spinning wheel, which this will be used to help make clothing. It does have magic coming to it. So a lot of the witchery stuff does work with magic and it's needed. Obviously. I really want to make a witch's hat and witch's robe. So I need golden thread, which is hay bale. Yep. And some whiffs of magic. Have. So this is going to be how I get my thread. And as you can see, it's going, and this is going as well to show that it's all working. I also need impregnated leather, which is leather, vapor, diamond vapor. Oh, I need a distillery. So distillery is iron, gold, clay jars. Good thing I made more dragon stones. So clay jars. I may as well take the stack. Iron and gold. Distillery, so I can actually make these things. So to make that diamond vapor, I need distillery with oil of just fumes, quick lime. Clay jars down there. Fume with quick lime. And it's going to go ahead and make all that. I also need a diamond. Yeah, once we get an AE system, first I want to get Thaumcraft going before I get the AE system because I want to be able to just harvest all this without having to do an AFK with holding the mouse button down. Since there's a thing in Thaumcraft that's going to just harvest all my crops for me. Diamonds. Hopefully that fume is done. Yep, it gives gypsum, lime balls, and oil of vitriol. The diamonds, the oil. I'm incredibly scattered and my base is expanding a lot more. I have a skeleton problem someplace underground. Guess I need to go clean it out soon. I think I know where it's at too. I need pregnant leather. One witch's hat. And one those, and now I have witch's hat. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up my inventory again. Just to get the oil of vitriol out of the way. And I Brew of Sleeping, which is where the fun begins for Witchery. So the Brew of Sleeping is Brew of Love. Brew of Sleeping is purified milk with a magic, a cookie, icy needle, Brew of Love, and a water artichoke. Purified milk is weak. Bucket of milk, actually. And this actually seems like a much easier recipe. Hopefully I get the bucket back. Not like it's a pain if I don't, but I'd rather not lose it. The purified milk. The Brew of Love is a poppy golden carrot with a magic cocoa beans. Okay, pumpkin seed. So with this, I just have to toss them in to the kettle, I believe. I don't believe it matters the order. So right now it's giving that white smoky effect. And I should just be able to take a empty bottle and it should give me what. So because I made the witch's outfit first, it should let me get few more than I normally would, because each time gives me one. So I hopefully will get 6, but 4 or 5 is more likely. Yep, got 5. And now just need to make the Brew of Sleeping. Refined milk. Magic. Artichoke icy needle. Hopefully this is stuff. Double checking. Milk, magic, love. That seems to be it. And now I have 5 Brews of Sleeping. So with that menagerie, we've been hinting at for that one quest with the Ender Pearl and the Blaze Rod, we'll get to on the next episode. And I know this has been long, like most of my episodes on my own. I have no idea how zombie here. But anyways, menagerie, I'm your host, Mazentius. And apparently I have an issue with zombies now. Until next time, ciao ciao.